Alright, hey everybody, good to see ya. We are, we're getting going. Hopefully everyone's having a good Tuesday so far. There's my usual message. Alright, let's pop in to the Stress City. Pretty much, we went through the tutorial. We did inevitably pick more of a faith-driven run. And speaking of faith, when we left off, they were trying to ask us to do mass-produced goods, I believe, and I was like, I don't know about that, because I kind of been thinking more sturdy goods, because there's a better... You don't get a health, thing with it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no negative thing to really doing that, except that certain peeps might not, like it that much. We're on week 85, and we are the Legacy of New London. We are on easy. For anyone that wants to know. What on earth? Press any key to begin? What is this creepy face here? Oh. Interesting. Okay. I'm not sure what that was about. What is this? So if I recall, we were doing some investigating. We were able to build a logistics center. What's up, team? Ray Bjorn, 32, scout. A daring to dream. We have a council, but will anything actually change? For years, the Faithkeepers have just had their way. But if this is a chance to block some of their idiotic ideas, we could show the city reason. Convince them to adapt to the frost, to embrace the new ice age, and tear ourselves away from our addiction to the generator. I'll speak with the others tonight. Those who disagree with Faithkeepers' views gather and discuss how they can change the city. Well, it's not great.
The Evolvers are now officially recognized by the city.
Oh, they're like a...
Evolver delegates will be joining the next council session.
Oh, they're like a whole new faction. Okay, I was not expecting that. They're called the Evolvers. Currently neutral. 552 Frostlanders have organized in a faction. These Evolvers prize cold rationality, personal achievement, and adaptation to the frost by any means necessary. They dislike free essentials, which we just we just approved. They dislike supported quarantine, which we also did, and they dislike family apprenticeship, which we also did. What do they seek? The whiteout years proved we cannot rely on machines we must ignore. Oh no, we must improve until we have the strength to survive anything. So they're like the Frostlanders. They're on the team of durable goods, which I was kind of aiming towards anyway. Coddling failure breeds weakness. We must instead reward accomplishment. Contagion prevention. Okay. Reason. We must reorder all facets of life with clear minds and cold hearts. They want mandatory schooling. We instead went with apprenticeship. So literally all the things we just kind of agreed with, these two we've already decided on, the merit and reason, but the goods we might be able to maybe slightly get them on. Unlock, we get train workers, community action. The Evolvers will train workers to drastically increase productivity. That's actually really good. A good relations perk, treatment assistance. Evolvers will periodically heal sick or injured workforce members. I mean, that's also kind of really good. Okay. Now look at these guys, the Evolvers. Okay. I mean, we're kind of in good reasoning with everybody, so I don't see why we maybe can't pass the goods item. What are we doing here again? The idea tree, we are currently doing a heat dispatcher, which was... Okay, he's dispatching control center, where engineering teams monitor and optimize district heating, boosting the generator's output, is what we are currently doing. For anyone that wants to know. We do have a law I think we can pass now. Yes. This resource is nearly depleted. Oh, they found something out here. The others. In a cavern near the bay, we found a disturbing sight. Bodies in sturdy frostland gear neatly laid side by side and left to freeze, with black oil markings over their closed eyes, a ghastly burial ritual. A map we found suggests they were heading to an old machine somewhere on the desolate coast. A machine would require a source of fuel we should investigate. Okay. But we're trying to find... A community of Frostlanders are eking out a pitiful living off moss and small fish. With no furnace, they survive by sleeping shoulder to shoulder under thick furs. They undoubtedly prefer to live in New London. I mean, that would utilize one of our teams, though, but... I mean, we already took in a bunch of them already, and we're in good standing with them. So let's do that. Now that the Frostlanders have departed, we can now use the village to provide fish for Newlanders. An outpost here would increase the supply by 100. How do we set up the, how do we set up an outpost? Resources will be sent to new... Sure. Is that how that works? Uh-oh. The tutorial didn't tell me about this. Okay, desolate coast. Saying relatively safe. There is oil, prefabs, and cores, so... Oh, it requires 10 Frostlanders. How do we make more Frostlander groups, I wonder? Let's go back into town real quick. Let's pass another bill real quick. I don't remember which one it's under. Let's mess with it. Common rules. Oh, right here is it. Considering goods. Durable goods. In order to make use of the scarce resources, we will focus on producing sturdy and easily reliable goods. Good demands per capita is slightly increased. Frostlanders and the Evolvers dig this, so we might have to make some deals with the church peeps. This would pass a lot quicker, but it would make them dislike us. Our goods efficiency would increase as well. Let's propose this. Let's negotiate. I mean, we have a really good standing with everybody. I'm gonna see if we can't negotiate with somebody. They absolutely won't negotiate. It goes against their worldview. The New Londoners would absolutely be willing to negotiate. So let's open a negotiation with them. We are trying to get them to vote for this, and what are we willing to secure for them? Building a ventilation tower structure that uses high-powered mechanical fans to disperse foul air outside the city. See, this is good, but it does require a heat demand. Action. Evolver, use a community action on the Evolvers. Have guards force them to pay a large emergency contribution. They don't like that. And what is this? Blasting coal mine. Operations using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit coal deposits, generating noxious fumes. I think, real talk, our best option would probably be this top one. Their terms. Yeah, we will accept this term. I am chill with that. And that should give us a bigger boost there, because the ventilation tower just makes sense. It reduces squalor. I think the only negative is that it's going to give us a heat, little more demand on heat. Let's do it. And then please vote, everybody. I know the church people are going to hate this.
Hear ye, hear ye. The delegates have spoken. the law takes effect.
Lord have mercy. Okay. They are still so-so, but our standing is still good.
Take note. A new rule enters into force.
This is depleted. Can we demolish the district? Because there's literally zero reason for us to mess with this anymore. Let's go back to... Ooh, oh my goodness, excuse me. Let's try launching an expedition here. What is this? Fishing village is active, so we should be getting food from that, which is really nice. We might need to build another outpost, right? What was this producing here? It was prefabs, right? Okay, so we need to find a different place. Prefabs. I gotta remember how everything works. 1 like, thank you guys. Ooh, so there's more prefabs right here. Prefabs and product. Another waypoint. Let's break the ice here. Cool. Hey, Ko, how's it going? How's it going? You're still on your break till tomorrow, right? Good, just got home. Oh, you got home from school. Gotcha. How'd it go? I know you said you had a lot of stuff going on. Okay, unused quarters, infectious badge, steward. With disease currently under control, more and more citizens question why we keep housing empty for potential quarantine. It makes no sense, complained an anonymous clerk. We keep maintaining these places just in case, when they make some folks happy right now. A mixed coalition of delegates agrees with the complaints and has drafted a new law which would deregulate the issue of contagion altogether. See, here's the thing, though. I don't see the problem with keeping that. The whole point is us keeping it, alright? Boring, and I'm pushing everything back until the day it's almost due. But all my assignments are close enough to being done. Nice. Very nice. I would feel the same way, actually. I usually procrastinate to the last minute myself. We need to build a district, and we need an extraction district. Why can't I see very well? I mean, we kind of have to, right? How come it won't let me, Because I think we have to keep it near, near our stuff. And then that'll send these workers to the other section. I hope I'm doing this right. We need more housing. That is what we forgot to do. Can we build houses? We unfortunately don't have a lot of money. That is quite unfortunate. Housing. Now, if I recall, we kind of messed with some space over here. Just the problem is it, I could really regret that. We need houses. Limited for production. Limited to goods common. Saw this game on Xbox Pass and it looked interesting, but then they removed it. Dang, that sucks, dude. I've been holding off on this game because I've been playing the first one. Okay, nice. A new building has now been added, so let's just double check that. What does this mean? A heat dispatcher.
Do not succumb to wasteful fashion. A well-made coat
So unfortunately, this would cost quite a bit of money, but I think we need to do it. That way it dispels problems from other people's stuff. And then we need to research the ventilation tower, which I think is in this one. No. Where is the ventilation tower? Is it this? I mean, it's a good game so far. I'm so confused. Where is, Oh, right here. Right here. Yeah, let's research what they want. Yeah, ventilation tower, let's research that. That way it fulfills their promise and we don't have anyone pissed off at us. So I will say, yeah, this game is interesting so far. It is, I feel like, incredibly different from the original Frostpunk in a lot of ways, I think. Which a lot of people really disliked, but politics absolutely plays a very big role in this. Which the first game wasn't necessarily, you know, have maximum trust. Holy shit, guys. It's crazy. We just got an achievement. The politics, I think, really just rubs people the wrong way because it's like you're more concentrating on making people happy than surviving, it felt like sometimes, so. Looming cold problems. As the captain's authority weakened, different groups started pulling the city in their own direction. New London grew overpopulated, whiteouts ruined expansion attempts, and now coal is finally running out. Without heat and shelter, people will start freezing to death. Although the captain appointed you before passing, people are anxious you're not up for the task. Prove them wrong. We'll prove them wrong. You know me. Find a permanent source of fuel from outside the city. I think that fishing village is hopefully the way to go. Is there any other promises we need to make? Let's see if we can pass some stuff here. Oh yeah, contagion prevention. They really want me to do this. I don't know if I want to mess with what we've already got. Hey DJ, good. How about yourself? And Hex, how's it going? Thank you for 2 likes, guys. Appreciate that. Said it's around $30 on the Xbox store for sale. Yeah, I think that's about how much we bought it for. We bought this on a discount too. We bought this on a discount as well. Hey Dragon, good to see you also. So here's what's crazy. I already voted on this. They want me to get rid of this extra housing I'm using for quarantining people, but we don't have any sick people right now. But I know that when it comes around to it, we will probably eventually need this to still exist. So I still feel like we should keep this. Disease is decreased. We don't want disease. And I feel like there's other way we could dispel tension. Doing good just on break for cleaning VIP floor at work. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, Enforce is... Oh no, Enforce is supported quarantine. Contagious people will be placed in quarantine and cared by the city in dedicated accommodations. Damn. Tell JWA I said hi and our beef isn't finished. I'm going to watch in the background while I do some English. Okay. Actually, I could tell him right now. JWA. Jayla. He's quiet. He might be on a call, but I'll let him know. You know how competitive he is. Oh. Well, the new people, the new faction, the Evolvers, are okay with either one of these. They want me to do this one, but I don't want to do that one. But they're saying only 13 people are for this, so who is actually wanting this? Usually it tells me if someone is vehemently against or for it. So, I don't know. I don't think that really matters. I don't want to have disease. I think I'd rather just propose this. And then we're revered. Let's negotiate. Who is against this? Won't negotiate. Has an active promise, right? Doesn't follow their worldview. Open to negotiations. But I feel like they're mainly for it. Alright, Frostlanders, what do you want? What on earth do you want? I want you to vote for this. Call means asleep on hold. I'm just off. Had to stop in and share the love. Hey, appreciate that, Hex. No, he has like a headset he wears when I'm live streaming. That way, he doesn't come through on the mic and stuff like that. You know how he is. He talks a little loudly. But all the same, I really appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Okay. Research it and then hold a vote. Weather-adjusted shifts. To protect workers, workplaces must adapt working hours to the weather conditions. That sounds like an awful idea. Thanks, Hex. So disease is slightly decreased. That's good. I mean, that makes sense. Heat demand on the districts is decreased, but production efficiency is decreased. That's... Because isn't it always going to be cold all the time? Why would I want them to get out of working? What is this one? Use a community action on the Faith Keepers. Oh, to condemn them. Publicly condemn this faction and its members. They will lose members and potentially lose seats in the council. Yeah, I don't think I want that. What about this one? Untreated sawmill. A massive sawmill in which frozen wood is cut into usable materials without undergoing any treatment, speeding up the process but exposing people to mold, spores, and fungi. It does give us a lot more materials, but see, it does a heat demand. We don't want the heat demand. I mean, we still have to vote on it. We're not saying we're going to pick it, but I will agree that we will research the weather and hold a vote. All right, and then can y'all vote on this for me? Please.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
69. Giggity. Okay. So we will have to research that. Hope I don't fall ill. I'm terribly weak when I'm running a fever.
Have reached a decision. A new law takes hold.
Nice. Okay. What else are we lacking in? Housing is a lot better. We are unfulfilled for 10 houses. So I'm curious, can we not just... We have to build up money. There's an easy way for money. We are... Oh. Weather season heat demand is decreased. That's good. Because we are almost to this coastal village here. So what else can we mess with? What can you guys do? Do you guys have anything special? Let New Londoners choose the next law to be voted on in the council. Okay. What about you guys? What are you doing? Okay. I think we're gonna be alright, y'all. We're doing okay. 69. Nice. 69-4, right? Goodness gracious. Yeah, I need to build money, guys. How do I make money in this game? I know the production stuff is incredibly important, which this is now currently... Well, this is the ventilation towers. Oh, we could ask it to make us prefabs, too, but we are currently... We're currently getting prefabs, so what else can we mess with? Can we do, like, another logistics center? We have a lot of people that aren't working right now. What can we do? It only requires 40 money, but it requires 200 prefabs, which is kind of nuts. 3 likes, thank you guys. What is the complaint now? Life support for free essentials. Steward, while citizens are grateful for our commitment to provide basic necessities for free, it seems that we have some bit of a carefree moment. My dog broke his back in the mine, and for what? Some meager rations, a poor quality lamp, and a pat on the back? I get the first ones for free, and I don't need to know pat, said a younger one who spends his days playing with jerry-built guitars. What are you complaining about? Some great storm survivors are lamenting that work and responsibility are losing their meaning and ask to condition free essentials to performing minimum amounts of labor. I was, because Ko is saying, tell Jawa our beef isn't over. I'm going to listen to you guys in the background while I'm doing some English, he says.
Do some English? How about farting at mics? Do listen, fart in the background.
Wow. Disrespectful. Are you serious right now?
I don't think you can hear me farting.
I did. I heard that.
Not through the mic.
Yeah, you kid. So it turns out that Rachel Fugler ended her career in acting. I mean, I can imagine that. Yeah, probably.
Did they say Rachel Fuglow?
Fugler, yeah.
Like Fugly?
Yes. Also, also 3 likes. Thank you guys.
No, yeah, I was handling some business. And so I was like, literally, I was like, stop calling my name. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, what do you do? Is it text? Are you reading it?
I'm trying to decide. Essentially, we agreed initially because we had a surplus of people, like quantity products, to give everyone like a free handout, essentially to get trust going.
Oh, Rachel! Oh, you're talking
Yeah.
instead of Zegler's.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh! I just got it. It took me a second, and then the second DJ said, "I'm savage," I was like, "Oh snap!" Dude, you know what's crazy is the Simple Jack memes with Rachel. You know what's kind of crazy? I think she could have a really good role in playing the characters people hate that die off really fast. She could probably monetize that.
All right, we're going to condition our stuff on work, by the way, guys.
So this is different than the other game, because in the other game, didn't the snow, like, disappear as you expanded?
No. You were just in the pit like this forever, and you didn't have to worry about this shit down here.
Oh, so this is like, you're way above the pit.
This is the main pit. These are cities. This is like a food
So in the first one, you were only in the pit.
Only in the pit. Getting resources, sending people to, like, outposts and stuff like that. But we, our main cities here with, like, our government and stuff like that, we have housing districts, we have extraction districts, food districts, logistics, all of that. And you have to kind of play in a way where everyone is kind of, like, happy, or else you can cause tension, which will cause disease and problems. See, look, like the squalor's growing. Steward, the endless cold and the wind takes a heavy toll on our structures. Steel grows brittle and cracks. Wood deforms and splits. Wind batter the city. On top of that, any industry we build adds fumes and waste that accumulates if not properly dealt with. We need a steady supply of materials to maintain our infrastructure, otherwise the buildings will snap. The city will fall into squalor. Squalor is risen to a concerning level. Ensure a steady supply of materials for maintenance. So we need to...
Man.
Let's, where can we get some more supplies? Like right here. This is perfect. We already have something close.
That's crazy. I was thinking about something wildly inappropriate. So I gotta go before I tarnish this Let's Play.
Why? Just sit here for a hot second. Why are you...
Well, I gotta get back to work, but I just came up here real quick because I heard you calling for me while I was on call.
I did, because Ko was giving you bullshit. Oh.
Yeah. You
No.
should just start talking in another language and make Ko thinks that he doesn't understand English anymore.
Stop.
Come on, easy.
Ko's probably gonna hop in here as soon as you walk down the steps and be like, this bitch. The new Londoners are delighted that you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Hell yeah. Rations with the new Londoners improve, thank God.
You know what's crazy is DJ was talking about Prairie Assault, and I know Ko was wanting to play like an FPS. We could probably combine both of their passions.
Ooh, okay, wait, we need this. Hold on. I'm gonna read this.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Just stay for 2 seconds. Just stay. Hold on. Just stay. Hold on. A ruined machine lies across a crevasse. Wagons spilled into the nearby snow. There are clear signs that people have come and gone from the site, even storing goods here. Hell yeah, dude. But what amazed our scouts was the most huge quantity of readily available oil. This could be the fuel source we've been looking for. Yes. Hey, look, it's the beginning of the game, guys. Okay, the old tombs, which is the nomads. So these guys had like oil painted across their eyeballs in like a ritualistic way, right?
You know what's fuck? I know what I was thinking. I was about to make a joke because the name Wild Assault, and I was thinking of a certain jailed celebrity. I won't go any further though. I know DJ can't stand it anymore.
We won't speak of the D word here. Okay, hold on.
Wait. What's going on? You like what, Buns? You know I love watching you play video games.
Do you? You're not sitting down and watching for a hot second.
Because a hot second turns into 2 hours. I got business. I got a hand.
I hope my game is paused during this.
Is it talking?
No.
Then you're good to go.
Okay.
All right. Well, I love you. You have fun. You keep it up. You keep up the hard work. Proud of you. Try to sound British. Just start using bruv. We should try to convince people we're British from now on.
No, I don't think that would work. That sounds incredibly offensive.
That way, when I talk about dropping pounds, they're thinking I'm spending money. They're gonna think I'm freaking loaded.
Oh my god.
Dude, drop like 20 pounds. Oh, okay, I really gotta go, man. I gotta go.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Guys, the old tombs of the old nomads, right? On the broken shore lies an old, derelict dreadnought. It seems to have been upgraded to run on oil as it rests beside rich deposits. Perhaps the site was a refueling station? But deep in the black pools lie rows of frozen bodies, wrapped in shrouds and placed in the still wells. Our scouts shudder at the sight. These oil deposits would surely solve our oil needs, but we would have to desecrate these graves to access the oil. Desecrate these graves to access all of them. We need all the fuel we can get if we are to survive. More oil deposits become available. Let the dead lie in peace. We will only access the vacant oil deposits. Guys, I know I've been fairly fair at this point, but we kind of need this because our peeps are getting upset. So, R.I.P. Black gold. Oil will save the city, but we need to adapt our generator to use it. In the meantime, we'll need to establish a reliable supply. It's time we settled beyond New London. Create a colony at Old Dreadnought and connect it with the solid trail to New London. Yeah, let's do it. How does that work? Establish a colony at Old Dreadnought. Okay. And look at his prefabs, too. Construction time will take 15 weeks. Yeah, connect a path. Okay, connecting a colony. Construct a trail from the colony to the city. How do we... Oh. This uses up so much money. Is that it? Okay. Did it work? Is that it? So... is it gonna work? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's working. It is working. Okay. My bad, team. I did not understand that one bit. We got some stuff going on in the city, too, I presume. No one's complaining about anything? Guys, we're okay. Shelter, we need another district built here, but let's maybe wait. Idea tree, what do we need to do? We need to research weather-adjusted shifts. Where would that be at? Worker shifts. Yeah, they want us to research weather-adjusted shifts. I mean, sure. We also have a new law we can mess with as well. What is this? Okay, is it built? Are we good? No, connect a path. So what is it alerting me of here? Or that is asking me to find new stuff? Oil cistern, a tanker filled with oil hangs in a narrow crevice. It will be a dangerous extraction without specialized equipment. Okay. And this one? Mangled cart. Among debris is a mangled cart. We found an old navigation log. We can't wander further. If we can only get through this canyon, we can set up a permanent base next to the oil. The cart holds a large number of cores as well. Gotcha. Okay, well, for right now, let's sit in here. Because I'm thinking I want to do another logistics thing, but we gotta build another extraction point here. Or more ventilation towers. They cost so much money, though. I don't know if we should mess with that yet. What about another extraction? This also costs a lot of money. That's gonna be such a mistake. We have a surplus of food, though, which is good. How are other things going? How can I see if we need to mess with other buildings and stuff? Like, I guess what I mean is, I know there's a way for you just to individually check the conditions of the buildings, because that's why they're saying our squalor was up, is because some of our stuff is already deteriorating, but how do I know which ones without, like, clicking on all of them? Hi, Alan. Welcome in. How's it going? Interesting. Okay, I don't know why it was alerting me with a thing to that. Should be good, right? We need more ways to make money, too. It's saying 15 weeks. Let me double check that map again. Are we officially good? $20 Frostland teams requires, and it requires a core. Uh-oh. Well. Yeah, we need to salvage the parts. If we need to be able to establish that. And then I'm thinking... I know this would be like a really stupid idea, real talk, but we kind of got to, Pick one of the 3 options to promise. Oh no, they're hissing about something. What are they upset about?
The Evolvers encourage you to skip temple service and instead attend their prosthetic arm wrestling competition.
Prosthetic arm wrestling competition? That's so bad. Abe Chambers, 90, former shipwright, longing to join his wife in the beyond. 90 years old, 90 summers. Well, winters more like. I've had a good life, I guess. Well, I've had a life anyway. Not everyone in the old Queenhith crew can say the same. I'd always thought I'd be sharing my Liddy's grave, but now Pete's pressuring me to donate my body to the city. Apparently them doctors are using dead folks' skin to fix up frostbite or something. Can't they leave me alone? Haven't I been through enough? Lack of law regulating funerals causing tension. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's mess with some funeral rites then, because it looks like I actually had this open. I imagine it's probably under society, right? No. Oh, you know, I think we wanted to do guided voting next too. So where do I find the, where do I find the burial one? Oh, funerals. No common rules. Harvesting funerals. The deceased will be harvested and their healthy body parts will be used to support city healthcare. Unharvested remains will be incinerated and ashes transferred to relatives. Bodies must be buried untouched after a traditional funeral to show proper respect to the departed. Relatives must be allowed to mourn with dignity. Trust loss resulting from death is decreased. That's kind of nice. But the research speed increase is also really nice. Disease is slightly decreased too. I don't know, we haven't made a promise to the religious people in a while. Dang, why does it do this to me? Incremento speed, says Alan. I don't know. What do we think? I mean, these guys are fairly new, these Evolvers. We just got them at the beginning of the game, this faction. But there's no one else really for or against this. Either one. Like, if we were to pick this, no one's really, like, inherently, like, really pissed off about it. I don't know. Do we respect Abe and the other old people, or do we go with, harvesting? I feel like we haven't done anything for them in a while. And they do give us the evening sermon thing. We don't have a lot of problems with disease right now. And of course, that's like... that's something I'm probably going to regret saying if I pick this. But let's propose ceremonial funerals. We're highly respected. Tension is marginally increased. We want... Who can we make happy here? Won't negotiate. The Londoners are always open to negotiate. They're so easy. Aren't these guys great? Londoners know what it's all about. Voting for. Of course, they want money. We don't have a lot of money. Waste incineration facility. Facility that gathers and burns rubbish in order to keep the city clean. Democracies are crazy. It's not like the old game where I could just be a religious zealot overlord or an authoritarian overlord. Operation using high-power explosive charges to maximize mining efficiency at the cost of significant noxious emissions. I mean, this would give us coal, though, which we kind of really need. Squalor significantly increased. This demands heat. Lord have mercy. We have the ventilation ducts, right? I mean, this is my first, like, really big, crazy decision here. But this demands even more. But it gives us more. Sure. Can't believe I just did that. I know I probably don't need to negotiate for every single one of these, but...
Hear ye, hear ye. The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Lord have mercy. I hear their little steward whisperings going on. Did they get to the other thing? Can I open this now? So, okay, so we have 3 cores. We need 100 for prefab. You know what I think we need to do? We need to build another logistics center. Let's go back. How much is that going to cost? And should we, DJ, or anyone in chat, north or south? Should we do a logistics center in the north or the south? What do we think? We have one up here. Or we have this one down here. What do we think? We will have to frost break the area first, I guess. So, I guess technically we should do this. This one's closer. This would give us coal, too. Frostlanders demands met. Frostlanders are delighted you kept your word. Okay, cool. Oh, does this not count? Wait. Oh, there we go. I was about to say. We'll go south. These boys are loving me. Look at us go. Can I do evening prayer with you guys yet? We're getting food. Housing is not, like, awful. Product is, like, so-so. Are we at a surplus? We are at a slight surplus. That's good. Oh. Yeah, the logistics center has to be our next biggest thing. Because we need at least 20 people to open this exterior thing for the coal. And we're coming up to a cold day. So I think we have to do it. Research, waste incineration. Where is that at? Down here? God, it costs so much money. But I don't want people to get pissed off at me. We need an easier way to make money, too. Extraction has an empty building slot. Maybe we pick another ventilation thing. Heat dispensary. Costs 150. I don't know. Let's chill on that for a second. I need to be making money. I gotta make this happen. Is this completed? Yes, let's keep going. Let's just keep it going. And then we should be able to open that other facility camp outside of our area, which will be good. We have 10 people just chilling right now. Is there any other new places we can go to? Come back to this later. Threat level is danger. Potential for coal. Okay. What about the meadow? Also danger. But there are a chance for people, cores, and prefabs. The approach. Territory is considered safe with an option for coal. Let's mess with it, I guess. Let's give them at least something to do. Hey, Juno, welcome in. You should make industrial districts for more money. Industrial districts? Thank you. I will, once I get this other logistics thing up, because I need more, Frostland team people. I will work on industrial district next. But you are right. Heat demand, yeah. Gives us 10 prefabs a week. Huh, okay. I know, but my promise isn't going to be met for the coal, though. That's why I'm concentrating on the outside area.
One of our oldest citizens has passed away. All are invited to pay their respects at the funeral.
2,058 people live among us. Okay. Delegate session. A vote for weather adjusted will be held in 10 weeks. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, well, we can't mess with that right now. Because I guess what I mean is like, when I read the logistics, not the logistics, excuse me, the industrial district, right? It says that additional infrastructures need to be made into it. That's just like the ventilation and stuff, right? If we have that option. So the other thing I need to do then is we need to frost break again, because we have one right here, but we might be able to build another district right here. Okay. No, that makes sense. Thank you, Juno. Now, real quick, sorry, it's been like a week since I've been back in this, but, I'm still kind of in, like, the tutorial mode. This is my first, well, second time playing it. But when I, like, let's say, because I know I need these materials to set up that, the industrial thing, right? Do I need to put an extraction center there first? Or can I ice break these and then put the other thing there to start making the money? Does my question make sense? I'm sorry if it's, like... I forget all the words and terms already, but I'm just trying to make sure I utilize it in the best way possible. Okay. You know how there's like an extraction district, right? That you use to get the material? Do I need to do that first, or can I just place the, can I just place the industrial thing It doesn't have to be an existing thing where extraction is done already. Like, do I need to build the extraction thing first? So I need to build extraction first, and then I can do industrial? Okay. Okay. Let's frost break some more because I could be utilizing all this. Thank you. Thank you, Juno. We'll mess with it. You could research a factory, too. A factory. Okay. We have something going on right now, but I will consider that. I'll have to see. The past couple reasons we've done most of our research tree items is to appease one of these people down here. Okay, 6 weeks to that. What about, our other thing? Is that... I kind of wish, I know they're going to that other section of the map, I kind of wish it told you how many weeks they are away from that. Like in that little circle bar. Resources are nearly depleted. Great. Just great. Yeah, I do. I need lots of things. Extraction district completed. We have like a tiny bit of extra money, so I guess we could add some housing, huh? Just worried about it starting with the, no. I have only just begun. I don't have a lot of stuff right now. I've just been taking in refugees like a dummy. What would have been better there? Is there more over here? Can I just agree to build this? Cayman, congratulations. That's so exciting. Turkey baby, I love it. How's it going, by the way? Rush the research? I don't know how to do that. I don't remember where our other thing's at, our research center. That's probably going to be a problem. Well, maybe that's why they're not letting me have the evening prayers. They're real salty about stuff. What are y'all complaining about now? Deposits run low. Coal's running out. I know. Steward, some of the coal deposits in the district will run out. Faith Keepers and New Londoners believe they can use explosives to access deeper veins. The Faith Keepers and the New Londoners believe they can use explosives, right. The Frostlanders say we should send children for mist ore in the tighter tunnels. Some did this as kids themselves in the abandoned mine outpost. Coal in all deposits will increase by 10%. It doesn't really say there's anything against this. All deposits will increase by 10%. Available coal deposits will increase by 15%. I mean, obviously the kids one, kids will die. They'll get upset about that. This probably will cause fumes or something, but... We'll side with the Londoners and Faith Keepers this round. I know that's probably going to be a huge mistake. You know me. Okay, Research Center. Thank you. Vote on the Frostland proposed schedule. Okay, yes. That's... whatever. Rush the researchers. There we go. We'll mess with that. We'll mess with that for a bit. Okay, once this builds up, we would have saved money. Let's do an industrial district.
To those who have none.
So not enough to finish the district. Is it because I need to frost break them? Like... I feel like I'm wasting stuff doing this, but... I hope that works. Remember, I'm gonna mess up a bunch, you guys. It's okay. It's exactly what is expected of me. I might totally muck up real bad, but we're gonna be okay. I know cold's coming up, y'all. Don't complain about it. Weather just is just rejected by the delegates. Vote held on Frostlander's proposal. Okay. Okay. Let that keep going. I want to build this next thing here. The approach has been explored. Okay, we will mess with that in a second. Hope I did that right. I hope that's how that works. Okay, let's check out what they investigated. Okay, the approach. We have a possible settlement, the whale mine. Multiple pods of whales froze here after being pursued by humanity's last whaling vessels into the freezing harbor. The scouts are amazed at the sight of the massive bodies made pale by the ice. Finally, I found my white whale, the scout commander jokes. No one laughs. Years ago, the captain sent a team with machines to bore through the ice and mine out the whale meat. We can take the machines back to New London to assist our extractions. Or just finish the job. That'd actually be kind of good. What's this other one? Crash transport. An old coal hauling crawler. Half buried in the snow. It appears to be a transport navigation device. Were tampered with, and its charts were inaccurate. Graffiti has been etched on the side. New London leeches. Regardless, the coal is ours for the taking. We'll grab the coal for now, and then we'll mess with this in a second. I gotta think about that. I don't know if we want to use the whale meat or not, or just take the machines. The extraction machines would be nice. But having another food source is also a positive. I don't see why we don't mess with it. New Londoners' demands met. You're welcome. Okay. Research time. Since we have no one needing deals. So we have sawmills, factories. Okay. Salvaging factory. Same difference. Mechanical factory. Increases squalor. Also uses heat. Is this still the same thing? Yeah. It's interesting. All of them are pretty much the same, except for the one is squalor over, what's it called? But we'll research the factory. Let it keep going. Alright. Let it keep chilling for a bit. Now, are you good? Will you hold my evening masses now? Get to work. We'll build maybe another set of houses. I'll make this for goods, and that should even that out. How's it already running out? It's kind of crazy. Let's produce goods. Pretty please. Rushing production there. We'll let that mess with them for a bit. They should be fine, though, with the expeditious researching. What's going on? A fire in the shaft. Coal is running out. Yes, I know. Fire is broken out in a coal mine. If we don't react, we'll lose the mine along with the deposits. Some of the Faith Keepers engaged in the rescue effort insist we can still save the mine by cutting off the air supply to the shaft and suffocating the flame. But some miners are still in there. The blasting coal mine will be destroyed. The district's remaining coal reduced. Jeez. Sorry, team. I'm sorry. No.
This evening to honor those who gave their lives in the mines.
Lord have mercy. We're good. You guys will be fine. Oh my goodness. You guys will be okay, you know. Maybe. Not really. Damn, that's messed up. Okay. Still in recess. What is this? Emergency council session? We're not in need of that. We are not that desperate right now. Okay, this was for prefabs. Literally traumatized by Disney news. Oh, God. We'll let it keep building here. Everyone's pretty chill across the board, which is good. How's our outside stuff doing? Are they still traveling with the stuff? New building proposed, yes. So, I think we technically got it. I just felt like it didn't give me a notification saying we got it. These machines will help our mines increase efficiency. That's like barely anything. 0.1? Does 0.1 a big deal? I feel like the food would be better. I know we already got like a food thing there, but... do food. We will do food. What's the best way to mess with this? Obviously, like on the flatland, right? Shazam, and then to an existing thing. Save us some money. They decide on a live-action Hercules? That sounds about right, to be honest with you. Now, these are all prefabs, right? Oh, no, that's coal. We still have some time on that one. And what is this? Prefabs. And you're suggesting heat pipe watch? Is that under this? No, that is not in there. Excuse me. Oh, it's a law? We can't do a law just yet. Hot houses would give us better food quality. Sawmills. Massive sawmill in which frozen wood is cut into usable material without undergoing any treatment, speeding up the process. But it exposes people to spores. What about this one? A massive sawmill loading frozen wood directly into the mulching machines that separate usable materials from the waste. It would give us extra materials. I think mechanized sawmills make more sense, but... I feel like it'd be easier to quell squalor than it would be to quell diseases. Let's research mechanized. I'll have a teeny bit of extra cash. I might build a few more houses. Then that'll lower squalor from that, right? Because everyone will have a house.
Personal documentation is encouraged to assist with body identification.
Okay, what now? What do you got to complain about? Alan Hoover, 28's the miner, missing his father. My father was a miner. He lifted twice as much as any man on Outpost 11, where the steel was our ticket to trade with our city, our tickets to survive. I'd rather dig one grave than 100, he'd say. I know that if he had made the call, he would have shut the air off himself. When I go down the shaft and pass the spot where he died, I brush the dark rock with my hand, knowing he'll be proud. Yeah. Good call, Alan. Your dad's right. It was one of the craziest decisions I've ever made. I don't think I've ever made a decision that's going to kill a bunch of people. You know, but we all have to make these sacrifices. Housing. Let's build a housing district real quick. Construct new buildings. Industrial. Okay, a mechanical factory. Yes. Let's actually put it right here. Why not? It does use quite a bit of money, but let's get some money going. I might need to build another ventilation thing, too. Let's build houses real quick. We don't owe anyone money this very present second, so I think we'll be safe to mess with this. Hold on, I'll read your guys' stuff in just a second. We need to frost break first. Let's just do that much, and let's see if that'll accommodate our housing we want to do. Unfortunately, this is kind of close to that mining facility thing, which is a real bummer. We decided this is prefabs, right? Yes. So is there other prefabs we can mess with? Y'all?
It's getting colder.
Don't complain now. Prefabs. We don't have any more areas for prefabs except this. We need a location that'll give us a... Oh, this is like another housing area? That's cool. It has free prefabs and material both, though. Shallow iron vein. Let me think about that. For now, let's dismantle this. We don't really need that right now. Yeah. Let them frost break that. Okay, we have a surplus of product, which is great. Let's let that run for a teeny bit. New law. Let's propose another law here. Unregulated worker shifts. Workers determine their hours depending on the weather. That's right. Honestly, we should be doing the guided voting, but... And you're sure it's a law? There's no, There's no, proposition for me to choose this heat thing you're talking about. Okay, well, it's not open. There's nothing here for me to pick. Except one of these two, which I should probably do. And the one they want me to propose, which is this. Free essentials we already voted on. We voted on infectious badges, and then we've already voted on this. None of these other things are open right now. I chose this one because the heat demand is what we're really stressing with right now. You know? For right now, let's just solve what they want us to solve. What's the issue? What do you want? Production efficiency is slightly decreased. See, I'm not sure if I want this or not. Heat demand in the districts other than housing is decreased. Frostlanders and the Evolvers are for this. Enforce unregulated worker shifts. Workers determine their own rules depending on that now. Heat demand in districts other than housing is decreased. I don't want to lose that production efficiency. That is something I am not for right now. So we might just sit and think for a second. Food additives, there's no common rule. We didn't really mess with that. I'm kind of thinking about doing the voting. Because we haven't voted in the main stuff yet. I think we should try for this. I get what you're saying, Juno, but the option isn't open to vote for the heat pipe. I don't have it highlighted for me to even propose to vote on it. You know what I mean? So in the meantime, I would probably just do this, at least so we have the voting thing down. Until we get an option to open up. I'm not sure if that's story-based. Because you said it was under city, right? Where would it be at? Oh, I see. Okay. Everyone must inspect the heat pipes in their places of residence. Yeah, we could do that. And we could definitely vote for this, because that just makes sense. We wouldn't need to negotiate with anyone. They'd probably accept the vote. Let's go for it.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Boom. There we go. Alright. Can you guys do an evening mass still?
Have reached a decision.
I know they're uber salty about that, but they're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, I think next we gotta establish this other logistics outpost because we need to get more scouts to get this oil field going. So we need a logistics center to establish this. We're not going to send anyone out from this. I just want to have the people to make this happen. Mechanized sawmill proposed. Sweet. Alright, what can improve people? Because I feel like we need to stop squalling. Usually watchtowers help with that, right? There is a heat demand, but crime, corruption, theft, assault in the city will be decreased. What do you got going on? Just a simple watchtower. Price and the amount to build is both pretty much the same. Unlocks the random searches, district ability, which decreases crime but causes tension. Maybe not. I hate that it does that. Stop. Full on exiting. Hospitals or youth? What is under youth that we can mess with? Unlocks the youth employment program, city ability, which bolsters the city's workforce but decreases heat stamp income. Don't know if we want that. What is this one? Young adults participate in volunteering activities under the supervision of elders who teach them moral values. Unlocks youth voluntary city ability, which bolsters the city's workforce but decreases trust. Interesting. I mean, our trust is so high. What is this? Hospital outfitted with dedicated equipment and facilities to provide medical education and training for the students. That's kind of like a good thing. Will regularly cure a significant number of sick absentees. Unlocks the preliminary triage district ability, which decreases disease. Okay. What is theirs? Institution that provides medical treatment for the sick and injured people. Speed up their recovery. So kind of a similar thing. It invokes triage ability. Will regularly cure some absentees. Significant number. Interesting. Crime. Maintenance duty, the housing block. Is there anything here that can reduce squalor? Residential tower designed to provide shelter a larger number of citizens with a limited amount of space. Takes 50 able-bodied workers to upkeep. Heat stamps, maintenance. Work compensation. To encourage competition, the city will allocate special bonuses to the people who work the most efficiently. A percentage change to the resource output from all sources in extraction, production, and food districts. Okay, let me think about that. I want this to build quickly. I know these guys are real salty about stuff. Very salty. Vents and waste facilities. Oh, thank you. Yeah, let's do that then. Blessed be. Reforming a sermon. Thank you, you guys. I know we just used up all of our money, but we're going to be okay. Heating is actually doing kind of okay. We'll let that finish building out. That's still thinking about it. I'm just trying to... The salty guys are preparing to protest. Well, not much more we can do about it right now, except maybe passing a thing that they would like. Which, like I said, I was kind of thinking about maybe doing, like, I mean, really, anything that would agree on their side, they'd probably like, right? I'll do maintenance. I don't think we want to promote them, do we? Housing block. Residential tower designed. But I mean, so in examples like this, if I were to pick these kinds of situations that agree with what they want, would that increase their trust to us? It would, right? Unfortunately, I can't readily make a decision with them right now unless I hold like an emergency thing. Squalor's minoreness diminishing.
Heat,
yes.
Leaks, kill. Check the seals on all doors and windows.
Okay. So society, what would make them happy? So like to me, this youth one is a pretty easy decision. It seems positive all around. The workforce decreases heat stamps versus what these guys want. I don't know. I just feel like there's an easy one we could pick here that wouldn't cause too much craziness, but they'd still be for it. So like the evolvers, well, I guess they're kind of neutral on this, huh? What are hubs? Oh, okay. Foundries, goods factories, prefab factories, composite, waste management, filtration, hot houses. Waste heat conversion. What is this? So, like in this situation, the Frostlanders and the Evolvers are good with this heat recycling. We will redirect excess heat from industrial machines to neighboring districts and infrastructure, increasing the heat available to the city. Heat demand in housing districts is decreased. It doesn't show a negative for this. Versus if we went with the New Londoners and Faith Keepers, the excess heat produced by industrial machines will be re-injected back into the machines to allow them to operate at a higher capacity. But the fact that the heat demand in the housing districts is decreased is good. That means I could build more houses without as significant of a heat demand, right? Yeah, but you have to kind of balance that, though. We could do efficiency upgrades elsewhere if it meant, you know, decreasing certain things elsewhere, because we're going to eventually take in this other group of people in this other area, too, at some point. We have a few outcroppings where we could send people to New London if we needed to. I don't know. I mean, and it's a short one. It only takes 5 weeks to research. We'll go for it. We'll just mess with it. Otherwise, there's no research happening at all, you know? I don't like it just not sitting there. A broken vow. I know you guys are, like, crazy. Steward, the Frostlanders are furious about the expedition support laws no longer in force. Yeah, they wish to remind you of the vow you swore. Uh... Because this is the one that we changed for the other ones. Because we're keeping the other one, but we'll be okay. It'll be fine. Okay, so this gave us 15. Can we now do that other section and get the oil rig, please? It needs 20. So maybe... Requirement is 10. So is there a way... Now that the Frostlanders have departed, we can use this village to provide fish and stuff. How do we... Yeah, I'm thinking we want to retract these just for right now. So that we can start this. Yes, send colonists so we can get this established for the oil and other stuff going on. Because otherwise we'll be running out of fuel resources and we're going to get people upset and cranky still. We need to go to the old dreadnought, though. I should have went in there. Oh, they're still going. Okay. Well, we can't mess with anything in there yet till they're there. Alright, cool. It's set. We gotta wait for people. Gotta wait for people. Alright, what can we do here? Survival. Gotta decide on this unregulated worker shift one. I feel like they're just like automatically taking it, but I think we should vote against this. Which honestly, even if we said for them to vote on it, they probably wouldn't agree with it anyway. I think most of them were against it, right? Yeah, most of them are against. So is there a way to cancel this? Or do we just propose and then vote it out, right? We gotta propose it and then vote against it. Yeah, I don't think this is worth it. Even though it's gonna make all these other dudes really pissed off. Better than the other option? What do you mean? If we get the vote for this on a yes, will there be other options that open up? Is that what you mean? Okay. Yeah, let's negotiate, I guess. Let's see how we can make this work. These guys are mostly against it, but they are open for negotiation. It's against their worldview. I mean, real talk, we would need them to be for this. Because the rest of my 37, the Frostlanders, are mostly for this, so we need to convince the new Londoners again. Please vote for this. What are we gonna do for y'all? I mean, funding their stuff. Oh no, demand funds. Have guards force them to pay large emergencies contributions. We don't want that. Build a mechanized sawmill. Is that kind of what you were talking about before? Is this the sawmill we would want, Juno? Like the best option? Otherwise, we're back to this advanced blasting coal mine, which is still a positive for us, irregardless, like, material-wise. Alright, we'll say we'll do your mechanized sawmills, alright? We'll accept. Now, please say yes to this. Don't do me wrong. Blessed be.
Hear ye, hear ye. The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Okay. There, now they're not as spicy anymore. Alright. Build one mechanized sawmill. Only problem is we need workers, so we gotta wait for them to be back from their expedition real quick. And actually, there is... I have, yeah. I was able to win twice. My second run I lost. They kicked me out. Heat recycling. Okay. Yeah, they kicked me out of the city. But the first try, I was able to survive the storm. Third time's a charm run, I survived. Dangerous. The gorge. The foothills. Now this one is considerably safe. It does require 10 peeps though, so I guess we aren't messing with that. Frostland dwellers. I don't know. I think those foothills would be our next nicest bet besides them messing with this. Are they here yet? You can power down some unnecessary districts for more hands. We could. The ruined machine lies across. Right. So I saw their little icon traveling. So are they officially here and they're messing with it? No? Is there a reason why all my things are gone up here? My stats? Why is that? Oh, see, now it has it. So why won't it let me, There it is. Okay, I was like, where's my stat bar up here? I can't see anything. We do have a surplus of food. We could shut down a food one, but... I mean, really, once this is completed, is this around the timing? We're 48 weeks till that's depleted. I'm just trying to think about, that would give us the people we need to run this other stuff, but we'll be okay. Unwanted Destiny, Family Apprenticeship. Steward, a father has come to our offices with his son. They both ask you to hear them out. The boy's not cut out for a blacksmith, said the father. His knack is for words and poetry. I can bend steel, but he can still stir souls. Please let him be apprenticed under someone who can teach him to use his talents. Their plea echoes the sentiment of some of that family apprenticeship limits the prospects of children born into arduous career paths. Make the laws more flexible. Children who are willing to mentor shouldn't be forced to be apprenticed to the family. I mean, like I said, the Faith Keepers are kind of giving us that evening mass option, but I know the Evolvers are already on thin ice, but... I feel like there's quite a number of things we can get the Faith people on. But the apprenticeship thing has so many good things, though. In fact, that gives us workers. If I remember correctly. So to make it less effective would mean less workers. I'm probably going to regret it. Let's stay firm. The apprenticeship needs to stay. Kids causing problems. Because to be honest with you, I'm not sure. I mean, we have a surplus of goods in this now, so... I don't know. I don't think it's worth it yet to do the sawmill just now. I know, I get what you're saying about it. I do. But we're pretty steady on our other stuff, unless we tell this to do. We could switch production from this to, no, it wouldn't work that way either. I don't know. I could just mess up. You could turn off the heat dispatcher. Perfect. Hey, look. A miracle. 1,900 more people live among us. What a miracle. Alright, let's build mechanized sawmill. Alright. Let's put that, I don't know, here? Boom. And now these guys are salty again. 2 days, we can propose another law. How is this going? So close. So close. Okay. We do need to build more housing. Let's take advantage of a little bit of money and build some houses real quick. I know we have some other new buildings we can mess with. All of our other squalor and things seem to be pretty chill for right now, so I think the houses are probably the best way to go. I don't know if we want to... We might need to ice break some more, but this is getting into some pretty sketchy territory here. I think in order to build more houses, we're gonna have to break. New Londoners' demands met. Trust and hope rises with New Londoners. Perfect. Okay. Expand the district by 1, increase the output, provide an additional building slot. So like this right here. But you're talking about doing this for building stuff, right? Sweet. Oil deposits discovered. Awesome. We'll mess with that in a second. Okay, hold on. I gotta rethink this here. So what is this? Resource transfer? Wait, we should probably go and visit them first, huh? So let's actually go to that city, right? Because their heat needs to be turned on.
For the old Dreadnought Weekly, your voice is needed. Positive stories only.
Okay. Now we gotta worry about this. Is there housing here? There is not. Oil deposit. See, that's what we need to mess with. How do I get to it, though? Can we cross this to get to there? I know you guys got some kind of problem. So close. I know I'll mess with you guys in just a second. Let's get a little bit of housing real quick. See, why is it saying I can't mess with that? Frost break first. I forget how many things it needs. Let's frost break that. What is our issue back at the city? What is the problem with y'all? Can't I just spend some time at this other spot for like 3 seconds? What is the problem? Visions of our future diverging ideas. Steward everything. I'm sorry, everyone in New London is awaiting the moment we get a steady supply of oil. So many fears could vanish, so many dreams made possible, but those dreams are diverging. Okay. Really, guys? Really? Okay. No, just zoom in. Yeah, no, I'm going to build them some houses so they're happy with houses. And then, yes, we are going to extract that oil. Because I don't think we have any other things we can mess with either in this situation. There's like regular prefabs, but... Oh, there was an oil drum right here. Damn. You know, we'll just do both. We'll do both. We'll be able to reach this by 1 in just a second, right? I don't think we even need all of these. We just need a little bit, right? Will that work? I think it'll work, right? And then we'll utilize this too. Let's give them a house. Do they have... They have a surplus of food, so they'll be chill then. And then I should have just enough to start one or the other of these. And then we'll have them start sending stuff to us. Okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever. We'll deal with y'all in just a minute. You're just gonna have to chill.
Dispose of all rubbish. Our colony is only as nice as we keep it.
Okay. We need an extraction district right here. And then we should be able to send stuff over. I might halt on this, but at least we know it's frost broken, so we can mess with that in a second. Heat recycling rejected by the delegates. Vote held on Frostlander proposal. Okay. I know someone's going to be freaking out when I get back. Transfer at least 75 oil output to New London. Okay. Well, if each of these give us 6.2 million availability, you know what I mean? That's a lot. I feel like that's a silly a lot. We shouldn't have to worry too much about it. Hey, Mio, how's it going? Perfect. Okay, they got houses. They got food. That's like the bare necessity. They should be fine, right? We'll have them concentrate on just working on this stuff. It's going good. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. We are building a separate community for oil. Hopefully this works like I think it's going to work. Perfect. Okay, they have a surplus of... Oh no, they're stockpiling. Can I now send the 75? Let's transfer resources. Oil. They want to be 75, right? Like, literally 75? I can't even go that high. How does that work? Or do they mean all around utilities? If I build the other thing, will it say we have enough? I'm playing My Time at Portia tonight. I feel like I should build another extraction district here. No, not here. We need to frost break some more stuff. I don't want to go anywhere near our houses. That should be enough, right? Okay, I'll let that chill for just a second. I'm not entirely sure I understand. They want me to transfer 75 oil output to New London. So that means we need both of these up, right? Or do I just wait until they're in a heavy surplus? Like their stockpile isn't enough to send 75, is that it? I gotta mess with stuff. What's going on, team? What are we complaining about? Hasty overburn, waste incineration facility. Steward, some of our citizens worry that people are throwing out precious text to be burned in waste incineration facilities. Yesterday I looked through the pile and found 3 books from Our Great Frost, said one of the citizens. Imagine. They could have been burnt. How many already have? Waste incineration facility is operating at a reduced speed. The Faith Keepers are going to be upset about this. I mean, we have a pretty good relationship with them. We can't do squalor, guys. Sorry. I know you guys are going to be real upset about it. Hold those even in prayers while you're at it. Past is the past. Burn it all. Yep. We could research the skylines. What is that under? Oh, skyways? A network of cables connecting elevated stations that will allow us to run suspended trains in the Frostland without having to worry about ice and snow accumulation. Okay. Which will allow more resources from colonies to outposts. That's actually a great idea, Juno. They all seem for this, so yeah, let's research it. Why not? Let's get into the future. We will overcome. Yes, we will. These boys are happy. That's good. People ain't getting crazy. We are still in recess there. Real quick though, real talk. Juno, since you seem to be my main dude right now. Old Dreadnought. Is there a reason why? Because they want me to transfer oil. Stock hub full. So how do I tell it I want, send 5,000 resources from here to another city stockpile? It won't let me go up to 75. So do I need to build another oil thing to say we can do 75? Because I think the highest it lets me go is in the 60s. You know what I mean? So do I need to build another oil facility at that other 6.2 million? No, you need the skyways. So should I just send some temporarily right now? So like for now I send them 40, and then when the skylines are done I can send more. So at least it's sending something. 5 likes, thank you guys. Really appreciate that. Wait for the skyways. Okay. All right, London. What's going on? Oh, actually, you know what? We could open up our thing. Yeah, turn that back on. Because that's food, right? Once you send 75, it will give you a very important choice. Of course. Juno is carrying the stream. I appreciate his input. 6 likes. Thank you, guys.
Wasteful.
No, I always appreciate information, because keep in mind, I may not always follow the instructions, but that's a part of the game, right? There will be a time where I might pick something absolutely catastrophic, and it's gonna ruin this whole playthrough. But you know what? I'm probably gonna make the mistakes. It is very much bound to happen. Some of these choices I'm making are gonna bite us in the ass so hard, but it's what's gotta be done. I ice broke stuff, right? Can we build some houses? Yeah, I unlocked these, but I don't want them near there. Why didn't it let me finish that? Housing district. The stress is what makes it fun, Juno. The stress is what makes it fun, but also kind of nuts. Alright, housing. I'm praying for you, but you guys need some houses, otherwise you'll be upset. Crime is greatly increased by our population size, so maybe once this is done, we should maybe propose some guard posts or something. We need some law and order up in here, some special victims unit going on. Now we're plus 80 on food with a surplus. That's great. We will be filled in 45 weeks. Legit. Get Watchtower. I was thinking that too. It sides more with these guys, but it was... I think the other option with the Frostlander Evolvers, it gave us like an addition to heat or something. I don't remember what its negative was. but I do believe the other one's slightly better. It will solve the crime plus prep for potential protests. Oh, God, we can't talk about that. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like, when protests happen, do you just let it happen? Is there really anything you can do to stop it from, like, you know, getting crazy? Is there anything that can, see, we have a lot of workers. I was just trying to... It was in this one, wasn't it? I thought there was a, construct a hub? What's a hub? Oh, food stockpile. Oh, these are like the resource depots then. I don't think I've had to build that. It'll tell me if I need to do that, right? Yeah, you can beat the protesters or do what they want. Okay. Alright, what's going on? Lux Eterna, durable goods steward, a young eccentric inventor, brought us a prototype of a lamp generating an endless supply of light by storing what we call solar fluorescence. Look at this, a lamp that never runs out. It doesn't need servicing or replacing, and the power can be redirected to other functions, he said. He is asking for funding to produce the larger scale to benefit the citizens. Should we finance the project? Yeah, I think we definitely should. Any move towards efficiency is worth it, yeah. Heat stamps per capita will decrease, but we've been getting more money, so I think we're good. So, yeah, we're going to finance the lamp upgrade. Congratulations. Thanks for trying to improve the city, little buddy. Appreciate it. Appreciate your due diligence. Our little research here is almost done, which is great. New law available. Let's maybe mess with that. What's going on? I don't remember which one this is. No waste heat management. Oh, right. This is what we asked for. This is what we agreed we'd mess with them with. We will redirect excessive heat from industrial machines to neighboring districts and infrastructures, increasing the heat available to the city. Heat demand in the housing districts is decreased. These boys really want that. But I think our problem with this was it was going to decrease our productivity, right? Oh. Let's mess with it. What are we saying here? The problem is we were doing this to get on their good side. A heat demand in housing districts is decreased. A small step towards adaptation. Actually, why didn't it turn on our guided voting yet? Did we not actually... Hold on. I'm just curious, real quick. Thought we messed with that. It's under this, isn't it? Unsigned. Yeah, I thought we, let's propose this. I thought we had already done this. They're probably gonna get mad about it. Let me think about the other one. This one seems like an easy yes, we'd want to propose this. They're leaning more towards voting for it, right? Please pass this. It says 51 are hesitant, but more people are for it than against it. Do you think I should negotiate this? Or do you think we're going to get it? I think we're going to get it, right? As long as the beacon is more towards us saying yes. Juno, yeah, we should negotiate, or no, we should just vote for it. Oh, negotiate? You think so? Everyone's open to negotiation. So who The Evolvers are the Frostlanders are the mostly hesitant ones, I see. But they have the most votes, so let's mess with them. What do they want? Please vote for this. Frostlanders, they want us to fund projects. That's a lot of money for heat stamps. Heat recycling. Aren't we already doing this? We will redirect excessive heat from industrial things to neighboring districts. Oh, so see, this is what we were already going to vote on. Refurbishing the goods factory. A factory where old domestic goods, no matter how soiled, are refurbished into functional new ones. Is that really good, though? It's saying it's going to increase disease, but the heat demand is there. I think it'd make more sense just for us to agree to doing the heat recycling, right? Which we were already going to do. Because I definitely don't want to give them 300 money stamps. I don't want to do that. Because I feel like the refurbishing goods, we already negotiated durable goods, right? So we should just do this. Enact heat recycling. I think that just makes the most sense here. I don't want to have a heat demand. This wasn't demanding anything except that it's positive to less heat. Like, it's going to be more efficient for heating the housing. So let's do that. And then, I swear to God, you guys, you better say yes to this. I want to do less negotiating. You guys should just be chill. Okay? Just go with your religious overlord.
Has been approved.
Perfect. Okay. Solid. Pass heat recycling. Easy. We'll definitely get that. I'm not following anyone down that path. I refuse. Reverend Wild, you guys are just too much. In fact, okay, you guys have already done your stuff.
A new law is in effect.
Okay. This is so close to being done. I want to see how much it costs to do these skyways thingies before I spend any more money, because I'm thinking about adding a few more of like those ventilator things. We also have to pass this general thing after. So once this is done, we need to figure out the crime situation. Build the skyway thingies. Start this transferring of oils stuff. We have a positive of all the other goods. People generally are good. I think we're already rushing research already. It's already turned on. Oh. Never mind. I thought that was infinite until you turned it off. My bad. Okay, skyways are there. Oh. Saving. So, where do I build the skyways? Can we just go straight to Dreadnought, then? Now will it let us transfer the 75? No, it won't. Frostland map? Okay. Oh, I see. Thank you. Skyways construction. 10 Frostland people, which we have. 50 heat stamps per route segment. We have money. 20 prefabs. We're a little low on the prefabs, but I think we can make this work. So we need it to be from here. Can I not just do it to an existing one? Okay. Nice. Okay. We'll let that build then.
Is running several minutes.
Idea tree. We need crime solving. So we decided the towers was the way to go, and we want to do just watchtower. It produces heat, but it will bring down crime. I think this is what we want to do. Yeah, I'll look into that. Hold on. Let's do just the watchtower. I think that just makes the most sense because the other one, it's saying plus 16. I'm not really sure. I think no, they were both pretty much the same. Just this one was a heat demand. So I'm just curious, real quick, Juno. Why would we not want to do patrol watchtower? It's still because irregardless, it looks like it's still going to cause tension for these random searches district ability. You know what I mean? This one, the regular watchtower, it's a negative on heat. This one, there's more people that would be able to patrol. But there's no heat negotiation here. It takes the same amount of people, items, and money and prefab. So it's a base form. It's the worst version, simply. You mean the patrol watchtower? No, the watchtower. So, because we were saying watchtower itself was going to be our choice, but you're saying should we not? Should we be doing the patrol watchtower instead? What do we think? What's really the better option? To me, the better option where there's no negative would be. Oh, surveillance watchtower, though. Oh, see, this is 20. So these guys are the best. Patrol watchtower. Co saying patrol as well. Juno, you're saying yes on patrol as well. This is siding more with the Faith Keepers option. You will need a lot of guards later, like a lot. Okay. But I mean, that's later though, right? It would just mean we'd have to watch out where we're putting our workers at, right? So let me make sure I'm understanding this. So the patrol watchtower, you're more so saying, Juno, that it's more on the bad side because it'll eventually require more physical people to run it. Is that what you're saying? No. Okay, so patrol watchtower then. Yeah? That's what you're saying. This will give us a better option. I think that's just our best option. There's no negative. I would just do that. I see. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. It gives us the extra people, so we will need this. I'm sorry. I took that differently. I thought you meant if we establish more patrol watchtowers, like, this upkeep will increase. That's what I thought you meant. I'm sorry. So yeah, we're going to research patrol watchtower. We gotta. I keep hearing whispering. Are we got any other issues going on? There shouldn't be, like, any issues, minus the crime thing. Y'all are out of control. Yeah, passing the heat thingy should make them happy. Can we do a church run? No? Food. Oh, okay. So what you're saying is, it's like the first game then. Because in order to deploy the watchtowers, you needed food to deploy them. Is that what you're saying? Like to do a patrol. Like initiate a patrol, it cost food to do. It's the same for this one? What now? Oh yeah, new lamp saves lives, durable goods. Hey Steward, our new solar fluorescence lamps are a resonant success. They may not be an everlasting as we were hoping, but they're probably as efficient as we'll ever make them. They recently allowed a group of citizens lost in a blizzard to signal their position for long enough to be rescued. Bless the whiz who came up with this tech. We'll all be dead without him, said a relieved father. You agree to finance the young man's lamps? Yeah. This young man knows what he's up to. He's good. These are about to be depleted, though. I don't think we have any other things we can mess with except for, Oh, we do have some other coal down here. Maybe we just set up another coal extraction plant. Because we have 900 people. What does it take to do an extraction district? It takes 600. Let's wait to see, because we need to be able to do a watchtower in each of those, huh? Let's not mess with it. The skyways. Oh, yeah. Good call. Yes, the skyways should be done. They're done. Okay, let's transfer some stuff. Let's teleport some goods. So we need at least 75. Is 75 gonna be enough? Wait. Why is it not letting me reach 75? Allows shipping 600 units of any resource. Okay. So then how come it's not letting me exceed 75? What is this? What do you want? New law available? Alright, we'll chill on that. So how do I increase this still? So do I need to build this other oil extraction? Like there's not enough demand to meet us transferring 75 units worth? Build a logistics district there, I think. You mean... Hold on, let's do the watchtowers real quick, or at least build one. Watchtower. Housing. Patrol watchtower. Why won't it let me build this? Oh, we need to expand it, huh? We need to expand one of these. Hey, no problem, DJ. Drive careful getting home. So... Am I picking the wrong one to expand? Should I be thinking about expanding this one instead? It'll provide an additional building slot, right? Because this is what we want. And the deterioration is already, like, causing us issues. I don't know, we gotta mess with it to mess with it, so let's mess with it. And then we'll put a watchtower here, which would take 200 people. And then we need to go to the other city to build, I guess, a logistics center. There's no one else buggering, right? Alright.
Week's free essential allocation is available for collection at your assigned city warehouse.
Oh, we need to pass heat recycling. Yes, we want to propose this. We will need to... we want them for it. Yeah. Guided voting turning on, and we want them to vote for this. So we should be good to pass this, right? Without any negotiation? It's only saying 4 are hesitant, but it seems pretty down the middle, though. That's kind of concerning. It's saying 54 are saying 4. Oh my god, I hope this works. I hope this works. Oh, thank goodness.
The proposed law has been approved.
Thank you. Frostlanders demands met. Frostlanders improve. Okay. Cool. You only need 51 to pass the law. True. Alright. Patrol watchtower.
The delegates have
Yes.
reached a decision. A new law takes hold.
Okay. Patrol's getting taken care of. Other area. Dreadnought. We need to build a logistics center. Where is the logistics output at? Yeah, there's no logistics things to place it at. So is that, are we sure that's what we need? Because doesn't it need one of these little things saying I can do it? Maybe it just needed time. Let's see if it'll let me do it. If it doesn't, I'm thinking we need to open up this other oil deposit, right? That has to be it. There's not enough output from this for us to send the 75. That has to be... Send transport. Send 5,000 resources here from another city stockpile. That's not what we want. We need this to reach 75. So I think our issue, it has to be, right? Like, it has to be, we need another resource of oil. I don't know, let me go see what's happening in other town. Because there is something going on. What on earth is going on? What is your deal? Coughing fit, heat recycling steward. We've noticed a rise in chronic lung conditions after we started pumping recycled heat into the housing district, of course. Doctors suspect fumes from the industrial plants where the heat originates leaks into people's houses. If this goes on, it can lead to bronchitis and even death. Heat recycling is less effective. I mean, we need to install filters, right? Even if it reduces how much heat we recycle. I mean, we don't want people to get sick, right? How big of a deal is this? I mean, it sounds like kind of a big deal. I can see that these guys are doing pretty good. I don't remember what the evolvers were at. I mean, install the filters, right? We don't want sick people. Because then I have to figure out medical stuff. But we also haven't really decided on medical issues all that much yet, have we? Like building better hospitals and stuff. Can this disease option, Juno, be fixed if we build more hospital stuff? Like, if we pass this saying just power through it, but we build medical facilities, can we combat this disease increase with the hospitals and stuff, or will we need to do something else? Okay, I think I'm going to make them power through it. We'll build better hospitals to decrease this. Okay, yeah, just push on through, y'all. We will figure it out. In fact, I might do that right now. Hospitals. I think we should just nip it in the butt right now, right? Time required to research new ideas, and the idea tree will be heightened. That's nice. Reduces disease. Yeah. Population growth. Some of all factors determining how quickly new people will appear in the city, including immigration, deaths, and births. Requires 40 heat, 20 heat. And what is this one? This all around just reduces disease. I mean, a basic hospital will do, right, Juno? I don't think we need to mess with the other ones, right? This is pretty minimal. It's saying 20. This is 40. That sounds crazy. This is 20. It does do a higher research speed, but... And it uses less people. I think just basic hospital should do. Let's just do research idea for regular hospital. Then we'll do the oil thing after. Let's dismantle this, because it is no longer necessary. And then we need to build another extraction thing, because we have... Oh, we need to frost break this? No. Wait. Because we need to set those up for stuff. Back to Other City while this is thinking about stuff. Let's build another extraction thing. Let's see if this increases our output or not. Otherwise, I am at a loss. I don't know what else we could do to mess with that. Oh, you're saying expand? Well, the problem is we don't even have a way to... We need to install a district here. You could expand the coal extraction district. That just allows one building slot, though. That doesn't allow us to build a whole nother extraction center, does it? No, I get what you're saying, but that just adds a building slot, right? I was trying to build another extraction site because we have coal that needs to be extracted from here.
Any suspicious behavior to your local guard patrol. They are here to help.
You know what I mean? So if I increase this, I can't fit another extraction center, can I? I just need to build another extraction center, right? Like that? Yeah, I did the extra expansion on the coal pieces. Spencer, 22. Done. Now those fumes you spew will be of use for once. Can't believe those weak-hearted fools wanted to spoil the system with filters. And for what? So some geezer can wheeze along for a few more years. So a consumptive brat can suck up resources. Jeez, guys. Yeah, like this, right? It's on, like, let's pretend I was gonna hit the resource button. We're good, right? They are now going to utilize this, correct? We solid? Oh, let's check out our other thing real quick. Are we gonna be able to transport more stuff? Okay, so maybe now it'll let me? Okay, let's mess with it. Oh yeah, it's way more now. We need at least 75, right? Shazam, baby. 75. From Old Dreadnought to New London. Okay, a new fuel flows. Anticipation fills the air as the first transport of oil is sent to New London. To dream of a future without feeling cold feels surreal. To make it happen, however, we will need to modify the generator to turn this black gold into heat. This will be irreversible. What future we build for ourselves will depend on it. Okay. So wait, to make it happen, we will need to modify the generator to turn this black gold into heat. Oh boy. Okay. And you're saying one is much harder than the other? Okay, ambitions is chapter 2. People cheer as oil reaches the city, but the question remains what it means for our future. The years of suffering are coming to an end, their leaders shout across the city squares. With the gift of oil and light of the furnace, we can defeat the frost and build a warm paradise. Let us improve the blessed engine and pump oil until the snows of the city melt forever. However, the Evolvers disagree. The frost is our reality. What Faithkeepers lecture is not only foolish, it's hubris. We can't wait for New London's generator to rust. We have to adapt to this world, settle, and repopulate the Frostland. What? Okay. Choose which direction. We will defeat the frost, so Faithkeepers will approve, Evolvers will hate us. Unlocks oil pumps generator upgrade that uses only oil. Unlocks ability to exploit unlimited deep deposits. Right. Embrace it. Evolvers will approve, Faithkeepers will disapprove. Using adaptive pumps generator upgrade that uses any fuel. Unlocks unlimited outpost Frostland settlements. I mean, it seems like... I mean, I know we're utilizing the whale yard for food. But if we really wanted to, we could... But then my question is, if we say defeat the frost, we are only making the generator for oil only. Am I understanding that right? So any future settlement areas we need to find oil, coal will be no good, right? Or we'd have to figure out how to make coal into oil. Is that why you're saying the other one's a harder route to go? Versus if we did with the embrace the frost, we could use either coal or oil to use in the generator, right? I mean, I feel like it's a no-brainer that we would pick adaptive pumps. I know it'll piss the other guys off, but... Oh, you're saying defeat is an easier way? So you're saying only making it oil-based is better? This? The oil pumps are much more efficient. Is there ever a case where we would be worried about finding oil deposits, though? Because I feel like if we solely dedicate something to just oil, then is coal essentially useless for us mining for it any further? No. I mean, you're saying that this is easier, but I feel like this would be harder. You can turn the coal into oil. Okay. And that's not harder than just saying we could use either one? We could use coal or we could use oil for the adaptive pump? You have more oil than coal. Okay. Well, Evolvers, you guys are gonna lose your mind. I guess we're gonna defeat the frost. It'll generate more heat. Okay, well, I guess we're siding with Faith on this one. Oh my goodness. Defeat the frost. We need to upgrade the generator with oil pumps to use the new fuel. Then we must research to further upgrade the generator with surplus injectors to make New London warmer than ever before. Newfound oil can also reach us previously inaccessible deep deposits, which will not run out. We may tap into them for the security of the city. Oil pumps generator upgrade is unlocked and available to be built. Melting deep deposits generator upgrades research are also unlocked. Okay. Yikes. Okay. We can also build a hospital as well. Oh, hold on. Where do we do the upgrade? Do you have to research it first? Heating. There it is. Oh no, the melting is the deep deposits. Oh, generator upgrade 1. Is this it right here? You need to swear to embrace the frost to research this? I thought we did. Where the buildings are? Oh, central. I see. I mean, yeah, let's do it, right? What is the deal here? Pouring ice on fire, growing radicalization. Steward, the growing fervor of certain groups in our city has become a cause for alarm. Agitators rile up tensions and push their factions for more radical and violent action. Build prisons to use to round up militants. Maybe? Where's my watchtower at? It was in this one, right? It said it's active. So now we gotta think about a prison. First things first, though, the melting deposits, right? Yeah, we need prisons, right? Thought correction prison. I'm just looking. Hold on. Social unrest increased by bad conditions and radical militants. Isolation. Prisons where hardened criminals are locked up to serve their sentence. Okay. Dismantle the extraction district with coal. Why would we want to do that? We might as well get the coal, right? Activate the oil surplus injectors. Optional, research the deep deposits. Well, you literally said we can turn the coal into oil at some point. Why would we not want to have a surplus of coal that we could inevitably turn into oil, right?
Do not be alarmed by any unusual noises coming from the generator. Routine maintenance work is underway.
Right now, I should probably concentrate on the prison now, right? Because we need to figure this out. I don't want them to start giving me issues. What? Street prayers, faithkeepers rally. Steward the faithkeepers, invigorated by the version of improving the generator and building a warm utopia, are rallying all citizens during street prayers. Listen to who all have spirit. Their sermoners cry out. The captain's words, day 5, verse 3. The generator may keep warm our skin, but faith will warm our hearts. Rally, brothers and sisters, and we will yet build a warm paradise. Their prayers continue. They invigorate all who would listen to put additional effort into the benefit of the city. Do you want them to promote something specific? Percentage of active workers is increased. Faithkeepers raise funds with the city's coffers. Send the faithkeepers to pray for people and preach that for better days that lie ahead. I mean, we have a lot of workers right now. Do we just concentrate solely on trust? Or the heat stamps? I feel like our money's doing kind of okay, too. I mean, we can already do this, so I'm not going to bother with that. So heat stamps or workforce. I think I would say the workforce probably, but I mean, money's money. Yeah, Junior, you're saying heat stamps too? Yeah, I'm thinking money.
The Faith Keepers celebrate the steward leadership in street prayers. All faithful are invited to join them.
You can de-radicalize them with the Frostlanders? How does that work?
Steward.
Oh. This community will encourage their former members to leave the faction. Does this cost anything? Sure. Okay. I guess we'll mess with that. I know I said prisons, but let's maybe do our research into the heat upgrade, right? Okay, generator surplus injectors. Advanced delivery mechanisms distributing excess heat to other districts and facilities for them to operate more efficiently. What's the difference? They're both the same thing, right? Should we do the deep deposits first? Because I don't even think we have the 4 cores to do this yet. Production efficiency and a deep melting drill. Let me think about that. We do need more houses, yes. We do need more houses. What is this construct building? Research under city. Which one? Are you talking about under housing block research, Juna? I don't know what you mean. Under laws? Work compensation isn't unlocked yet. Neither one of those are unlocked. We can't mess with it yet. Bureau of Propaganda. Is this what they want me to mess with right now? The secret police. I mean, in this situation, we would want to say guard enforcers, right? I can't unlock or do the laws for the compensation and maintenance. You need to research them. No, I know. I was just in the research tree. That's what I was asking. Where would I find that at? Is it under housing block? Oh, work compensation and maintenance? So either one of these, you're saying? All do maintenance. Unproductive do maintenance. Workers do not need to meet their quotas, but must stay after their shift to perform machinery and infrastructure maintenance. I mean, I'm not sure if either one of these are nice all that much. I mean, this one, the production efficiency would help, but it doesn't give us as much of this. It's saying squalor could increase versus the Faith Keeper option. Materials demand. Oh, squalor would increase anyway. So would this unproductive maintenance be it? We could just do one or the other for now, and this would make the evolvers happy. I know the other one doesn't seem like it's all that great. I think unproductive maintenance is the way to go. Production efficiency increases, but the demand for this is slightly decreased. The other one is just a straight up decrease with no positive. So yeah, let's just mess with it. We'll mess with it. That'll make them less whatevers about it. Housing, right? We need to mess with housing. This just adds an additional building slot. It doesn't add more houses, though. We even have this food here, too. Already frost broken. It does. It adds 5 more housing, you said? I don't know if I want to add it that way. Can I do it from this one? It would only add it to here, but that's where, like, we might have to add a facility. Let me frost break first. Let's see if I can do something right here. I just want to see. And then we'll expand the one out this way, and then expand the second one out this way. Our stockpiling isn't stockpiling as quick as I want, and we have workers. I might make another housing food extraction district here. Ooh, but you know what? Real quick before we do that, let's actually... give them a little bit of attention here. Get our housing thing on point, add some more food stuff, get them on point. And then after we do this setup, I might call it for the stream, you guys. We're at 3 hours. We gotta eventually stop at some point. Okay, let's expand the housing district to right here. Wait. I don't think we want it over here, right?
Neighbors kindly ask, rally attendees to keep all applause to a reasonable volume.
See what that does for us. Let them finish their thing there. Sorry, I just want to see what that does to my little marker once this expands here. Just curious. Then we'll set up the food stuff and then we'll probably call it. Okay. Nice. Okay, so then if we mess with this then... other ones there either, but we'll have to mess with moving that anyway. Okay, one more food depot here, and then I think we're gonna call it for the stream, you guys. A food district. We'll put it out here for now, and then we'll reach, like, hook them or something. Especially since that one's saying it's, like, infinite food, which is pretty cool. Alright, guys, I'm gonna call this it for the stream. We're doing some more expanding. We should be okay. It's not gonna completely fix this, but it'll be slightly better. We'll research our other stuff to meet these injector needs after we do the compensation thingy. But otherwise, any last words before we head out, guys? We have 6 likes for the stream. Really appreciate that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I know it's like just more like stressful tactitional stuff, but I'm enjoying it so far. Also, if anyone wants to join me tonight at 7:30 p.m. MST, I will be doing some more Portia, my time at Portia, if anyone wants to hang out and chill for that as well. What's up here? What do you want? What is the deal? No good deed unpunished. Patrol watchtower. Steward, a watchtower guard, is facing disciplinary action for abandoning his patrol to carry a sickly old woman to an infirmary. Knew something was off when I couldn't smell any oats cooking from Miss Weatherby's place. I went up to check on her and saw she was crumpled on the floor. His commander is deeply displeased. That's all fine, but while Savalas was off playing medic, 2 robberies took place in the district. He's asking for Savalas' removal from the force, abandoning his post. I mean, unfortunately, we really gotta pressure the crime. So, now, 7 likes, thank you guys. Patrols on guard dedicate some of their time to serving community needs. Guard squad's output is marginally decreased. I don't think we want that. Sorry, Savalas, buddy. I appreciate your good work, but I don't know if we want to... Juno, real quick. Last thing I'll ask you. Is this only applied to this guard post in particular, or will it affect all future guard posts? Like, as a whole? All of them? Alright, sorry, Savalas, buddy. That's that. Okay. Yeah, guys, that's it. You'll be seeing this little section built here, and then we're going to call it it. Juno, thank you very much for your help. I always appreciate it. Who else did we have actually chilling here with us today? We had DJ, we had Co and DJ, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. DJ, I hope you got home safe. Mio, I hope you have a great day. We had Cayman and Hex. Alan, also, Alan, it was nice meeting you. Dragon, you have a good one. And yeah, I think that is everyone chat-wise, y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, and see you, I'll be doing this again tomorrow at noon for more Frostpunk 2. Tuesday and Wednesdays at noon will be Frostpunk, okay? Anyway, bye guys. See you tonight if I see you. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.